I'm sure you've all seen the news that the Supreme Court upheld the declaration of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the President of Nigeria. I have no comment on that. My comment as an opposition figure is to congratulate the appellants, those who went on appeal at the Supreme Court, because they have exercised their fundamental human rights. That should be the case. But I am not one to disparage the Supreme Court of Nigeria or any other court for that matter, even if I disagree with the judgment. I'm a responsible citizen of Nigeria, and all I will do henceforth is an academic exercise. I will not disparage anyone because of my own beliefs. So that's where I'm going to leave it. So I just wanted to say hello to you and, to congratulate the gentleman who went to a great extent to execute those cases. I wrote two things already on Twitter and on Instagram. Let me see if I can quickly read it. Which will be the summary of my response at the moment. I'll wait for the lawyers to interpret the law. I'm someone who loves to be methodical. So my initial comment was based on a question asked by Justice Okoro that someone once said that can someone win 25% in 30 states of Nigeria, and just because he didn't win in Abuja and the person also has majority votes, then the person cannot be president. So my initial reaction to that is this. Constitutional requirement is always sacrosanct. Hillary Clinton lost to Donald Trump because she did not meet a solid constitutional requirement of the United States, despite scoring millions of votes more than Trump. You cannot enforce it in one and ignore it in the other. So my academic layman's knowledge, I'm not a lawyer, but this is something that we have to throw this up so as to deepen our democracy. Is that, yes, you can win a majority vote, but once there is a constitutional requirement that is not met, you can still lose election. And that is my own submission on that. Yes, and I've always argued it on this page. Anybody who's been following me will know that I've always mentioned it, that the Constitution is written perfectly in English. English, simple English. If FCT was not important, it would not have been mentioned specifically. That is my opinion. But the judges have now said, no, it is not important. So that's fine. So we take it on face value. My second response was on the beauty of going to court by aggrieved parties. It's not always about winning, but by deepening our democratic ideals and enriching our legal system. So every judgment either takes us forward or takes us backward, but it is necessary. It is very, very necessary that when people are aggrieved, instead of resorting to violence and killing innocent people, they should go to court. It doesn't matter whether they win or not, at least it will be on record that they protested. And in another 50 years, 100 years, people might come back to say, oh, the judges were right or the judges were wrong. But peace must always be our consideration. Don't let anybody bully you. Don't let anybody, just maintain the peace. There are so many people, I see them now, I'm used to them now on the social media. All they come to do is, and these are the greatest sufferers in Nigeria. They suffer so much. Many of them are jobless. They are hoping that they will be given 10, 20, so they to abuse their fathers and grandfathers. We are no longer bothered about that. As a senior citizen, we will continue to speak up for our country. When we agree, we agree. When we don't agree, we disagree. So it's a simple thing. That is the whole reason why we went and fought the military. So when you now have a civilian government in which you can no longer speak, then your democracy is endangered. So I salute you all, including those who don't like what I say or what I look like. It's God that created me, and God gave me the freedom. It is not pride, it is not arrogance. God gave me the freedom to express myself freely. And if you don't like it, so be it. Thank you. If you have any question, please. Someone said he liked me as I'm consoling myself. I lost my father in 1973. I lost my mother in 2007. I have nothing to console about. You are the one that will console yourself. You are the one that will suffer under a bad system if it turns out bad. I work very hard. If you look at my table, you will see my work. I do my work. Even on my flight yesterday, traveling over 7.5 hours, I was working because there was internet. I'm not a lazy man. Only lazy people come on the internet. All you do day and night is to abuse people. You have to be very, very shameless to leave everything. Your data, I'm using my data to make money. You are using your data and wasting it on abuses, which does not affect. Look at my skin. Can you see? At 63. That's what they call hard work. Shining, glowing. Look at my face. So you have to learn to relax. Learn to listen. Even if you disagree with people, you will never see me abuse or insult but some people have chosen that that's the way they want to live their lives. But I thank God for my life. Trust me, I thank God for my life. I do what I believe in, not what people tell me. 95% of my friends are in APC. I've never been with them in their party. 24 years ago, Tinubu became governor of Lagos. I didn't go there. We survived Obasanjo 8 years. Yaradua, Jonathan, Buhari. So I have nothing personal against anybody, but my belief is my belief. Nothing more, nothing else. And I see one man says I should keep quiet. It's not your right for me to keep quiet. I've not come on your page. You came on my page to tell me to keep quiet. Keep quiet about what? You know, these are just... I've never seen this. I used to say Yoruba people were the most cosmopolitan electorate. And I still believe so. I just believe that a few people are sent here just to go and disrupt and distract people's attention. We are very, very exposed people. Yoruba people are the only people who don't care whether their son is in power or not. They stand by justice. That's the way we were brought up in Ile-Ife and everywhere. So we thank God. Oh, thank you, Queen Anna. Thank you so much. So I love you too. I love you too. Please don't engage in any fisticuffs with anybody. Don't let anybody distract your attention. Whoever you are supporting, feel free to support. I've never told anybody who to support, but I stand solidly with my heart, and I stand solidly with my principal, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, GCON. That's all. You're also free to stand by yours. And I salute my friend, former Governor Peter Obi. I am inspired by what they have done by upholding the rule of law in Nigeria instead of following the rule of man. Thank you, and God bless you.